This freaking game sucked. This game sucked. This game sucked. It really did stink. Leafs lose to the shit San Jose Sharks, to the shady San Jose Sharks, 3-2 in overtime. Not in the shootout, 3-2 in overtime to the San Jose Sharks. They get another point out of it. Great. That's what the doctor ordered. I can't be happy about this because this team had a 2-0 lead and the Sharks took it away. Leafs did just, they were up 2-0 and the lead gets taken away from them. So that is a freaking concern because now you're going to play against the Sharks who just lost to the Philadelphia Propellers on Tuesday. You had 2 days off and you screwed up. I don't know. You asked me. I've done this. This is a similar video. This is very similar to when the Leafs lost 3-2 in the shootout to the San Jose Sharks. And yeah, this is what happened. The Leafs had a 2-0 lead in the game. Leafs were up 2-0 at the end of the second period until the Sharks played hero. And they made the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead in the third period. And then, of course, we go in a shootout. And, of course, the Sharks make the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead. This is insane. The Sharks are freaking pathetic. Still poverty franchise. And they haven't won a Stanley Cup yet. But to lose to the San Jose Sharks, who is dead last, is unacceptable. It's bullshit. I'm sorry for the profanity, but I don't care. This team literally had a 2-0 advantage. And we can't do jack on power play. We can't even win. And what do we do? We let, oh yeah, the freaking star of the show, Alexander Georgiev, steal the show. And we can't even do anything for Jack. The Leafs are up 2-0. And the lead gets taken away by the San Jose Sharks. That's a joke. A sick freaking joke. And San Jose Sharks, you should be ashamed of yourselves for making the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead because this is freaking absurd. It's bullcrap. I have never seen this crap go down. I've seen this before. Leafs up 2-0 and we blew it. This is a freaking joke. Yeah, I don't expect this to be there. I didn't expect this team to lose to the Sharks again for the third time in a row. It hurts. It sucked. It's bull. Let's just get to this game because this game was an absolute joke. First period of the game. First period, well, Leafs take a penalty, but they kill off that penalty. However, they took a power play with it, but they couldn't convert on it. Well, of course, the Leafs get, I don't think they got a power play the first, I'm not sure, but there was a penalty shot for San Jose where I thought the Sharks were going to score to make it 1-0 Sharks, and Dennis Hilleby did not want that to happen, so thank God, but we can't make the silly passes from here on out. Now we go into that period where they score, and I think it was from Dakota. I think Dakota Joshua scored. He scores, and the Leafs strike first 1-0 on a deflection from William Nylander to Jake McCabe to Dakota Joshua. 1-0 Leafs. Okay, good stuff there. Second period rolls around. That's where the thing just turns into a whole disaster because that's when the Sharks start coming back and playing hero at the same time. Okay, so the Leafs go on a power play. They couldn't do jack on the first power play, but they did, however, strike again on the power play again. They did a lot better on the power play for the second time. And Austin Matthews scores on a power play, and it is 2-0 Leafs. All right, nothing can go wrong here. That's what I would like to say. But nope, that's what it didn't happen there. Because the Sharks came back and... That's why I was going to... Sharks came back. That's when the comeback starts. Because... Oh, boy. It's like... Here it comes. Dmitry Orlov scores to put the Sharks on the board. Great. So no matter what happens, Leafs couldn't do jack on that power. They couldn't score. But, however, they couldn't do anything right. But the Leafs, however, take a 2-1 lead against the Sharks. Now we go from there in the third period. It looked like there's a lot of things that went bad in the third period. First off, Dakota Joshua getting called for interference. He didn't get it. It wasn't interference. He dived. Wonderful. As much as I hate it, but only one thing can be done. It's that stupid interference called on Dakota Joshua. At least we're able to call that penalty. At least try to make it a 2-goal game here, but we couldn't stop the Can't stop. Boy. The Sharks goaltender. I don't know his name. But then, Dennis Hildeby, he saved a goal. There's that one play where Dennis Hildeby made that save. And we're like, hey, he made that save. Like, holy crap. You see me? Now you don't. Holy crap, what a save from there. But here comes the worst part. That's when the second goal comes around. First off, Leafs give up the puck to Adam Gaudette, and he scores. Clearly he didn't score because it was offside on San Jose, because Ryan Reeves, that bastard, Ryan Reeves jumps there. He goes offside. No goal. Still 2-1 Leafs. Leafs had the opportunity to put the game away with an empty netter, and he failed. Morgan Rielly failed, and John Klingberg scores to tie the game up at 2. That just makes me sick. Just makes me sick. Because Leafs had a 2-0 lead, and we're letting the Sharks play hero to tie the game up. We got to go into overtime. I thought we had a chance. I thought Leafs had a chance to win the game. But no, what do the Sharks do? And what does Matthews do? Turns the puck over. The Sharks go on like a breakaway. And Alexander Wennberg scores. Thought it was supposed to be offside, but it was reviewed as a good goal to end the game there. And that's how the game ends. That's how the game ends. When the Sharks played hero, they came back from a 2-0 deficit and make the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead. I mean, that is so bull. The Leafs had a 2-0 lead in this game, and the Sharks came back, take it away from us, and they just played hero, making the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead. It's the same thing that happened in March of 2025. On the 3rd. Leafs were up 2-0, and the Sharks want to do Sharks things. They came back and they played hero. They made the Leafs blow it. That is some bull. I don't know how to say this. We lost to the Sharks last year. We blew a 2-0 lead to the Sharks in the freaking shootout. Now we're gonna lose to the Sharks in overtime. That's a joke. A freaking joke. I mean, damn, and I thought the Erik Karlsson overtime goal wasn't bad enough in 2022. I thought that wasn't bad enough, but this one it sucks. Leafs had a 2-0 lead, and the Sharks and what do the Sharks? I thought we had this game in the bag. Leafs had this game in the bag. What do the Sharks do? They go, here I come to save the day, and they made the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead. Great. It's happening again and again. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny. They blew a 2-0 lead to Washington, a 2-0 lead to the LA Kings, a 4-2 lead to the Carolina Hurricanes, and a 2-0 lead to the Detroit Red Wings. Now we blew a lead to the Sharks. That is completely bollocks, unacceptable to bull. And San Jose, you've done it. You made the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead to the lead in March 2025. You made the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead on March 3rd, 2025. I said this before. I will say it again. San Jose, you should be ashamed of yourselves for making the Leafs blow a 2-0 lead. This wouldn't have happened if you were playing hero. But no, what did you do? You played hero. Oh, not to mention, Oliver Ekman-Larsson might be out with a lower body injury. Great. Nothing ever goes the Leafs' way. When things were going well, it crumbles. We lose Oliver Ekman-Larsson to injury, and now we're down 5 demon. We lose Chris Tanev. We lose Brandon Carlo, which he might, of course, it's with the setbacks, with the back injury, and now Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And of course, Dakota Murray's out with a leg injury. And not to mention, Bobby McMahon got suspended for for cross-checking or something like that for one game against Tampa. Are you kidding me? So now, not only did the Leafs lose players due to injury, Bobby McMahon got suspended. Like, that's a joke. Absolute joke. I'm sorry. I'm just so furious that the Leafs blew a 2-0 lead to the Sharks. They blew a 2-0 lead to the Sharks. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. It happened. It's freaking ridiculous. Last year, we blew 4 leads, including that 1-3-1 lead to the Florida Frauds in 2020 in the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 3 round 2, my friends. And now we lose to the Sharks. Okay, I'm getting really furious because this team didn't. They got 1 point, but does it look like I care? No, I don't. And now the Leafs got to go and play against the Edmonton Oilers. Now, I'm not saying that. Now, the Oilers are beating the Red Wings right now. They're up 3-1 over the Red Wings. I might have to double check. And it may not look pretty. Now, look, listen. As much as I want both the Toronto Maple Leafs and Edmonton Oilers to win that game, only one can win that game. Because the Leafs and Oilers are my 2 favorite teams. The Leafs being my main team, my actual favorite team, and the what's the face again? The Edmonton Oilers, my second favorite team, who I root for in the playoffs. Like, that's the team I rooted for in the playoffs last year and the year before in their Stanley Cup Finals run. Unfortunately, they came up short to the Florida Frauds twice. And look, look. I don't care who wins. If the Leafs win, that'd be nice. If the Oilers win and the Leafs lose, if the Oilers win and the Leafs lose, look, I won't be that mad. Okay, I'll just take it like a man and go from there. So we gotta be better than this. We have to be better. The Leafs gotta be better than this. I'm sorry. I'm just so furious. Things didn't go my way this year. I did today. Because the Leafs lose to the Sharks 3-2 in overtime. Might be worse than losing in the shootout to the freaking Sharks last year. Twice. One where the Leafs blew a 2-0 lead to the Sharks. And the Leafs just coming back from, I believe, a 5-3, I think 4-2, 5-3 deficit, I believe. In the Shark Tank of San Jose. And we blew in the shootout. And I basically woke up my parents in the house because I was yelling in the basement because the Leafs lost to the Sharks. What am I supposed to do? Speak quietly? I don't care. I could just actually do it in the car, but I don't think that would be a good idea. And I would wake up the entire neighborhood. You know how silly that would be? What am I supposed to do? Just do it at college after my lab? Oh, I would have been kicked out, damn it. I don't want that to happen. So what am I supposed to do? Just wait until the evening? Like, not like 10 o'clock, but like at the 7 o'clock mark? Or 4 or 5 o'clock mark? Oh, no way, man. And San Jose, it's not over yet. When the Leafs come to the Shark Tank in San Jose at the SAP Center, your butts are cooked. I mean, can't be playing this crap over and over because it's inexcusable. It's just bollocks. I can't believe it. Leafs lose to the Sharks. What the fudge? What's that? So the next game for the Leafs, they play against the Edmonton Oilers. You gotta be better than this. And look, if the Oilers win or the Leafs win, I don't care. I just want to win. But I guess we'll find out. So not gonna be if the Leafs win over the Oilers, okay, I'll take it. If the Oilers win over the Leafs, I'm not gonna be salty. I'm not gonna be salty. I'm just gonna have to keep it cool and not give Oilers fans a hard time. So should be a fun one on Saturday night. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Got to get a win against the Oilers, man. I mean, I understand the Oilers they're having it. I don't know about I guess we'll find out sooner than later, I guess.